When I was in college, I watched the Food Network religiously, and there were several people on the Food Network that I watched basically every single day. They were Rachel Ray and Giada De Laurentiis. I hope I'm saying her first name correctly. I've heard it many ways. Now, the thing with Giada is every time I saw a recipe that I was like, wow, that looks amazing, is I would try the recipe and it would be amazing. Out of many of the Food Network celebrity chefs, her recipes are the ones that almost always worked out for me, along with Anne Burrell. Hers are good too. So when I saw Giada's 3 most popular or quickest pasta dinners, I was like, I have to try these. So today we are taking 3 of her quick and easy and delicious pasta recipes, trying them out, testing them on my family, and I will report back to you which ones you need to try out. If you like pasta and trying new recipes and finding like a really great home run for you and your family, hook me up with a thumbs up. Subscribe if you have not done that yet and you want to see more cooking videos, and let's get started. Okay, for tonight's dinner, we are mixing up Giada's Fettuccini Alfredo. It says it takes like 20 minutes. There's not very much going on here. It's just a couple of ingredients, but I did splurge on some items. Hold that thought. 18 ounces of fresh fettuccine noodles. I have the Buitoni brand. I splurged on a local, what do you call it? A creamery, dairy farm. I have the Reed's Dairy heavy whipping cream, or heavy cream, I guess. If you are from this area at all, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Their ice cream is, this is a bold statement, are you ready? It's better than Bluebell. Oh, I know what you're thinking, it can't be possible, but if you have never had the Reed's Dairy ice cream at the dairy farm, you just can't say. Like, it's a life-changing spiritual experience.
Here is my karma on you.
So I splurged on that, and I have the nice shredded Parmesan. I tried to buy a block, like I said earlier, but it didn't work. Okay, and I have some fresh nutmeg, and I did take a shortcut with some bottled lemon juice. That's really all there is in this. So I'm gonna get a pot boiling on the stove, get a saute pan for the sauce, and it's like, it comes together like this. I have my skillet over medium heat, and here comes 2 cups of that cream. Wow, okay. I didn't think it was quite that warm. A half a cup of the lemon juice, and it goes. And it said to mix this like together a little bit and then add butter and let the butter melt. It's a lot of butter. It's 12 tablespoons of butter. There it goes. And we're just gonna let all that melt together and heat up while I'm waiting for my pasta water to boil. In case you were wondering, this is not a low-calorie dinner, just in case you were confused about that. The butter is about melted, and the instructions are telling me to turn the heat off at this point and mix this with the pasta. This is like the most interesting Alfredo sauce I've ever made. Okay, here's my pasta. Bloop. I have cooked this for 4 minutes, and ow, holy mother, it's very hot. It's gonna be fine. Here's my fettuccine. It is 18 ounces of fettuccine. This is a very large mixing bowl. Into that, I'm going to add the sauce that is essentially butter, heavy cream, and lemon juice. That is all that is in here. Okay, I do have a few more ingredients. Here is what she says to add. Once the pasta is in, and we give it like a little bit of a toss here. Man, is this a simple dish or what? We are going to add another half a cup of heavy cream. Oh my gosh. Woo, that's a lot. A little bit of freshly grated nutmeg. So this is, if you've never seen like fresh nutmeg, this is what it looks like. And I'm grating it with my microplane. It's pretty cheap to just buy. I bought 2 of these and it was like $1. I've heard people say on the Food Network shows, it gives you a little something that makes you go, Then we want about 2 teaspoons of lemon zest. So I'm gonna put that, use my same microplane straight in here. This is a really big lemon, so about this whole thing. That smells great. Salt and pepper. Oh my gosh, and Parmesan cheese. What am I doing? 2 cups of the Parmesan, in it goes, okay. And now salt and pepper. So I'm just gonna put a little bit, and I can always add more salt, always. Probably a half a teaspoon, and then some fresh pepper.
Grazie.
You can use white pepper if you want, so it like stays white, but I don't have any of that. I have black pepper, so it's fine. Okay, so now that everything's in, we're gonna very carefully try and stir this, kind of mix it up. Taste for salt and pepper, and then add if we need to do that. I mean, it smells cheesy. Haley, you wanna come try one of these?
You put lemon in, oh.
Yeah, there's lemon.
I think I can taste it.
There's lemon in it.
It's really good.
Yeah.
It's really good. Solid work, mama.
I think I'm good on salt and pepper, honestly. I also made a Caesar salad. So we're just having fettuccine Alfredo and Caesar salad. Simple, quick. This literally took less than 20 minutes. Let's do some close-ups of the food because I'm just here for this. Report on the fettuccine Alfredo. It's a winner, you guys. It is a winner. They originally were saying 10 out of 10, amazing. I think I blinked and Dave finished his entire plate. With further reflection, they said it's a 9 out of 10 as they would have preferred to have some sort of protein in it, a shrimp, a chicken, something like that, which I understand. This is like a fast vegetarian type of a meal. Not vegan, vegetarian, if you do like dairy and butter and I guess butter's dairy. Everyone loved it. It was a winner. Super fast. There is something to be said about the quality of your ingredients. I used really, really nice heavy cream and butter in this, and pasta for that matter. It is an absolute winner. Okay, one pasta recipe to try, so I will see you tomorrow for that one. Tonight's dinner is going to be this Italian helper, which I thought I was doubling, and now it's looking like I'm only doubling the meat. I'm gonna have to cut the meat in half from what I originally planned on because I thought it was a ½ pound of pasta. So I'm gonna use half of this and half of this in my skillet right here. Our meat is in and it's time to mush it all up with, I mean, I guess you could use a spatula like a peasant, or you can use this fancy meat masher I got at my dollar store. Once this gets going, I'm gonna add some onion, garlic. I weighed out 1 pound of macaroni noodles, which is great because I always have macaroni noodles hanging around and my water is boiling. Well, not yet, but almost boiling here for that. Onion and garlic is in. So we're just gonna cook all this till the meat is cooked through and the onions are translucent like the sun. Okay, my meat is cooked, so I'm gonna add 2 cups of tomato puree. This is my own homemade tomato sauce from the tomatoes I grew myself. A ½ teaspoon of salt. The ingredients say to use spinach, but I don't like cooked spinach. I feel like it's slimy, so instead, I am adding cooked kale, which takes longer to cook than spinach, so I'm adding it now. I feel like kale is more hearty. It doesn't get slimy. I have a ¼ cup of mascarpone cheese. I don't know how to pronounce that correctly, but kind of close, right? This is really good stuff and expensive. And 2 cups of Parmesan. The store I went to was selling these teeny little bricks of Parmesan. So I wanted to grate it myself, but I would have had to buy like 5 bricks, which was annoying, or a like 300-pound circle of Parmesan. Both of those felt like a lot, so I didn't do it. So here we go. This is the rest of our sauce. This needs to cook for about 3 more minutes or so. If it looks a little too thick, you could just add some pasta water to this. And then I will add the pasta itself in just a minute, mix it all together, and we will be done. Okay, ranking for this Italian helper meal. It was easy, very quick to come together, no complaints there. Not the cheapest recipe I've ever done, but you could substitute some of the ingredients. Like you could use cream cheese for the mascarpone cheese. You could do the shaky cheese for the real shredded Parmesan, that would be cheaper. You'd probably get more flavor if you used all sausage instead of half sausage, half beef. So those are some thoughts to make it a little bit cheaper, but it was super fast and super easy. Taste-wise, yeah, it was totally good. My kids liked it. It's a solid 6. Like if someone served it, I would eat it. If I had a ton of company coming over, it's probably not one of the ones I would pick. There's other pasta dishes that I think are better and more impressive, but it's fine. And it's definitely better than your standard box of hamburger helper. Using these ingredients, I'm gonna make Giada's penne with shrimp and herb cream sauce. Here's the recipe. My son splattered hot chocolate or something on this, so it looks weird, but anyway, here's the recipe. It'll be linked down below. I have 1 pound of your penne, 1 pound of the shrimpies. I'm a huge fan of the peeled, deveined tails off because it's less work for me. Some tomatoes, some garlic, Parmesan, crushed red pepper flakes, clam juice, heavy whipping cream. The pasta goes in first and all of the sauce comes together in like 10 minutes. I am just waiting for this to come to a boil. Man, this is gonna take forever. For our side dish, I will mix up these two Caesar salad kits just because they're easy, everything's in there, so we're gonna dump them in here. I do have 6 people in my family, and these look really small to me. Yeah, it says 2.5 servings per container. Between the 2 of these, we should have enough salad to go alongside our pasta. Here comes the pasta. While my pasta cooks, we're gonna work on the sauce. So in my hot pan over here, I'm gonna add some bacon grease and my shrimp with some salt and pepper and cook that up real quick. I'm measuring with my heart here on my bacon fat. And I got asked this recently. I do keep this in the refrigerator. That smells great. A little bit of garlic. This is so easy to use. And that's about gone. And my drained shrimp. Some fresh pepper and a little bit of salt. Okay, my shrimp are out. They only cooked for about 3 minutes or so. See? And now we'll mix up the rest of the sauce, which is 1 cup of white wine or chicken broth. I'm using chicken broth here. 28 ounces of whole tomatoes. I'm gonna turn this heat way, way up. Whoops. And hopefully don't spray it on my shirt. I had to change because I just sprayed garlic all over my other shirt. I don't have any fresh basil, so I'm gonna use this dried basil, probably about a tablespoon or so, which is a lot, maybe about that. And 1/4 to 1/2 teaspoon of crushed red pepper flakes. I like a generous amount. I like it spicy. My whole family likes it spicy. This is going to simmer for just a couple minutes, and then we'll add a few more ingredients. My tomato sauce I blended up with my immersion blender because it was pretty chunky. So here comes 3/4 cup of heavy cream. Oh, shit, it's thick. 1/3 cup clam juice. Bring this to a boil. Let it reduce a little bit, thicken up a hair, and then we'll add the Parmesan cheese and shrimp, and this will be done. Let's mix up all of our pieces to the pasta right now. Here is my 1 pound of pasta coming in. Oh, so hot, oh my gosh. Here comes the sauce. It looks like it's kind of stuck to the bottom. And here comes my shrimp. So we'll stir this together really quick and dump it on my pants, of course. I don't know why I try and cook wearing any colors other than black. Once you get it all stirred to combine, the pasta is gonna soak up kind of the rest of this sauce. We will sprinkle some Parmesan cheese on top. I like mine extra cheesy, so we're gonna go a little on the heavy-handed side. Review of the last recipe. Oh my gosh. The penne with shrimp and herb cream sauce. 10 out of 10 in my opinion. Some of my family members might have given it a 9. It was spicy and salty and cheesy and like coated the pasta really well. The only thing I was missing was a nice big piece of sourdough bread to scrape the plate with to get the every last inch of the sauce. That is saying something because I am not a huge fan of just your standard tomato sauces, but this one, bomb. It was very, very good. Ranking all 3 recipes that we did in this video, the lemon linguine and then the penne with shrimp are neck and neck. Everyone loved them both. I would give both a 10 out of 10. You have to go try them. They're so good. Dave and Haley maybe inched the lemon one up to the #1 spot by just a hair. And then several steps down is the Italian helper meal, which in my opinion is not even on the same playing field as the other 2. So if you're gonna make any from this video, do those 2, the lemon linguine and the shrimp with penne. Killed it, knocked it out of the park. Excellent. Of course, one more time, recipes will be down below for you. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Let me know which ones you tried, which ones you're planning on trying, and